Our God is kind, He's merciful, He's just, He's compassionate, He's faithful, He is full of love. I hope that didn't surprise you. That should be par for the course. Hopefully, you knew that. It is so true that Jonah, Moses, many of the patriarchs who came before us, they experienced this. Jonah is sent on an assignment. He says, I know that you are too full of compassion to destroy these people. I say that God warns us because it is not his heart to ever destroy the works of his hands. In fact, scripture teaches us that he does not want to forsake the works of his hand. He loves us so that he gave everything that he had so that we have the opportunity to come back unto him. But what he never took away is your choice. So here's a scripture that caught my attention. Deuteronomy 5, verse 9. At the end of that verse, he says, to those who hate me. So now my mind is wondering, God, who hates you? Why would you decree such a thing? What would make someone fall into that definition? And if you read 7 through 9, here's what we find. Of the two commandments, of the 10, here's the two that he separates. He says, I am a jealous God, number one. And so don't ever put anything before me. Don't put any idle thing before me. And after he gives us that warning, then he tells us to do so. Here are the consequences of said actions. And from the beginning of time until now, we have done so. Whether it has been purposely or ignorantly, we have done so. And God will not tolerate this. He says, a curse. You choose blessing or curse, but it is a curse to put anything before me. So the same God who is loving, kind, patient, he warns us. He never intentionally wants us to fall in such a trap to seek a source other than him. He lets us know it does not work out. So after these two commandments, he gives a warning to say that you are showing me that you hate me. I find it detestable. It is very problematic, he says. I will not tolerate it. Let us take heed. God is saying that he will not tolerate us making anything else our God when the entire design of his creation was for him alone to be our Father. He says he will not tolerate it. He is a righteous judge, judging both good and evil. Ecclesiastes 12 and 14 reminds of this. He is a righteous judge. There is no partiality in him. He considers everything. He knows all things beforehand. He has sifted through every piece of evidence to including your heart and your thoughts. So what am I saying? I'm saying make sure that anything that you seek as a source, do not be tempted to want it so fast that we would go around the God because he does not share, and he made that clear. Loved you enough to tell you up front. So then take heed, because if you would have to choose between blessing and curse, then I know you would choose blessing. So take this as knowledge today to know that ignorance is not an excuse. Nothing before him, not a horoscope, not a fortune teller, not a quick piece of information. All things come through our Father alone. Bless you. May he keep you.